I mean, yeah, I've said racist things all my lives, you know. I've said that Germans were Nazis, Mexicans were all poor, but, like, that doesn't make me racist. Target is on forehead. Yes, real Hinduism vibes. When I say those things, it's not like it's coming out of a place of hate. Most people know that I'm joking.
These things that she says are racist.
Get your ass back to cooking rice!
Our family is very multi-ethnic. She's experienced multiple cultures. She's also part Asian. For her to attack other minorities, it was just painful to watch.
My dad has been physically abusive, emotionally abusive, and mentally abusive for as far back as I could remember.
You come clean this mess up right now.
Get away from me, I'll clean it!
Clean it now.
I remember my dad calling me a bitch, a whore, telling me to commit suicide. My dad has physically abused me in numerous ways.
I've never abused my daughter. Back in her younger years, she had been seeing a counselor. They saw bruises on her. She had told these professionals that I was beating her. The actual truth was the bruises on her were from when she would have meltdowns. I would be restraining her. I would have to hold her from her arms. So she would have bruises here on her upper arms.
Put that plate in the sink.
How am I gonna clean when you're all up in my face?
Because you threw this food. You lost control of your temper.
Everything I've ever said regarding my dad has been nothing less but 100% fully the truth.
I believe that Maya's making these statements of abuse to draw empathy to her as a way to play the victim herself and to garner sympathy from the internet.
He's a monster.
You've had racist comments about Mexicans, Germans, Indians, mocking religion, such as praying for forgiveness or Hinduism, mocking disabilities and illnesses such as Down syndrome, cancer, and autism, commenting on gender and sexuality, transgender and gay. You fat shame people and you tell them that they're ugly. What's the purpose?
I'm obviously joking. Like, it's just saying random things.
Am I talking to a persona here? Am I talking to a character here?
I don't know this person sitting across from me. This is not my daughter. This is a character. I'm looking at this person as like a stranger to me.
Yeah.
What's the character? This is just very annoying because you've said a lot more offensive and hateful things my entire life. You've said just because you don't make videos about it doesn't mean you don't make those comments. I was simply trolling.
You're famous for trolling?
Not necessarily. I like to be well-rounded. I'm famous for being beautiful, smart, having a really big brain. Like, I do trolling, I do cooking, I like to be well-rounded.
Are you verbally, mentally, emotionally abusive to your daughters?
If I had been between the police visits, doctors, counselors, therapists, she wouldn't have been living with me up until she was 18.
Well, here's a little bit of what Maya's live stream caught while she was sleeping, and Jim is in the background, and this is one of the things he objected to her putting out there.
You listen to me. Why ain't you listening to me? I told you several times, drop your attitude. It's not helping you. Has you getting pissy and getting on your mom helped you? Has it? It's not. I'm about to not help you at all, because that's pissing me off, and I don't like that woman. Okay, I don't care if it hurts your feelings. I'm not telling you not to love your mom. But your mom's okay? Your mom is a narcissistic, selfish whore. That's what she is. She's a whore that cheated on a bunch of fuck around. Thank God I don't have no STDs. Whose life has gotten better compared to me and your mom? My life's feeling good right now. I'm about to get a Corvette. I'm the healthiest I've ever been. My health is getting better. My job is hopefully about to get really good this year. I'm getting a great car.
Okay, that's you, right?
Yeah, that is me.
And you're talking to her younger sister?
Yes.
That sounds pretty abusive.
That's nothing, though,
So
Dr.
she had a phone conversation with her mother where she was giving her mother a lot of attitude, and I repeatedly asked her to drop the attitude.
So you were taking up for her mother?
I was chewing her out over the phone call, her not listening to drop her
'Cause
attitude.
it sounds to me like you were really dogging on her mother. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.